I often hear people say that one of the obstacles to watching opera is that it's in a different language and they don't know what's going on. Italian, German, French, Russian, we really need the supertitles to bridge that gap. We get the score and the cuts from the director, the conductor, so that we are literally on the same page. What I do is translate it and convert it in PowerPoint. A typical production of like 3 hours long could be around 700 to 800 slides. So it's not so easy to just rent it and just use it. I kind of prefer to do it myself. Even in English, we will also provide supertitles, which helps people to understand what's being sung. Because comedy is a lot about the timing, they'll be able to catch some of the humorous moments. I was studying voice in conservatory, and that's where I got exposed to opera. I studied a little bit of Italian, German, French, and I also had worked for the Singapore Lyric Opera doing their supertitles. We translate the sung language to English and Mandarin. So I say the work here is half the work. One of my goals is to make supertitles unnoticeable. Very, very small typos are very dreaded in supertitles. The problem is only when people start to talk about it after. Behind the scenes, the challenge is that the operator will not be able to see what's happening on stage. So there are certain things that will need me to be in the audience to watch. For example, in Figaro, the Count says one line, walks out on stage, and then says another line. Things like that which I will not know from the operator's standpoint. I will have to be in the theatre to know that. Preparing the supertitles has really enriched my experience as the artistic administrator. As an opera lover myself, I really hope that audiences will bring back stronger appreciation of opera. It's also a very impressive art form because of how collaborative it is, and it requires so many people's expertise to come together. I feel quite satisfied. After every production, I can safely say that I actually understand every word that was being sung.